What is going on, my YouTube family? I want everyone to know what is going on with me and why my videos may be a little bit more scarce or shorter than normal. As everyone knows, I work a full-time job and also do this. Well, it is baseball season, and I'm also a Little League AA baseball coach. So that is going to take up a lot of my time, but I'm going to do as much as I can with you with this. But with Street Outlaws having their season finale with the mega race, which is in a video coming in a day or two, it should slow down and we focus more on the No Prep Kings and the Blurple car here. But with all that being said, I just want to let you know that I had made a complete video yesterday. My suction cup mounts come in, and this GoPro Hero 6 is great for a lot of things, but what I'm doing with it is not. Put it on the windshield, made about a 30-minute video, which would have edited down to about 10 minutes, and all you can hear is the car in the background. I mean, inside the cabin, and the car is very, very quiet inside the cabin, but you couldn't hear nothing but just a rumble. So I'm going to give a quick rundown of what I said, and I'm going to overlay videos of the car driving in there. So that's probably what you're seeing right now. And what I was saying was, I have got a lot of suggestions, a lot of comments, a lot of info, and a lot of emails on stuff for the car, and I thank everyone very, very much, and you've done exactly what I asked you to. Everyone had such different ideas. The only way that I feel like we can narrow it down to actually start doing stuff to the car is if we have a few options and you vote from there. With this car being 100% stock, from front bumper to back, from air filter to muffler, is 100% stock, I think we should do a few smaller modifications to the car first to get our feet wet, so to speak, as a YouTube family. By YouTube family, I mean you and I. I feel like we should do some of the basic normal modifications that anybody would do. And you know, when I say that, I mean like a cold air intake and exhaust. You know, that's dipping your toes in the water, and you know, we can do that very quickly, very easily, and see what happens. I feel like we will gain a lot by getting air in the motor and getting air out. So for the first modification, I feel like that's what we should do. And what I want from you right now is you pick out which one of each we should put on the car. And if that makes any of you mad, stick with me. It's going to move. I'm talking stuff that I can order this week and have here in a few days, and let's put them on the car. But I have run into a problem with this car. On the last video that I made, during my flybys, that I had a tripod set up and I just went by in the car, which, by the way, the camera does not do it justice, because it looked like I was barely moving, and I was running about 90 when this was filmed. Okay, right after that, I was going to sidestep the clutch and power brake the car to have a little intro video of the car doing a burnout. With the car in performance mode and traction control off, I sidestepped the clutch and it was power braking, but the motor was not tacking up like I thought it should. So I stopped, started over, and tacked the motor up a little bit higher, around 4,000, 4,500 RPM, and sidestepped the clutch, and this is what happened. So, as you can tell, we're going to have to put a clutch in the car very, very soon. The car has driven fine since then. I've put probably 50 or 60 miles on it, and pretty hard miles. The car grabs a lot. The only time the clutch slips is when you are on dry pavement with heated up tires and you just sidestep the clutch. With the modifications gonna come in kind of soft and then roll into humongous modifications where we have to basically disassemble the entire car. My question to you is, do you want to put a factory clutch in this car? Do you want us to put maybe a stage 1 type clutch in this car, or go ahead and get a race clutch put in the car? There is a lot of price difference in them, and my question to you is, do you want us to spend the difference in the money from the stock clutch to the race clutch on another modification? It's going to get a new clutch either way, but I feel like I should just put a factory clutch back in the car, which should be good for, you know, I would say 450, 500 horsepower, and that's not going to hold very long at 500 horsepower, but it'll hold long enough for us to figure out what the next step is. Everything is answered by you. So with all that being said, I know this is our car build, but I want to start off with some smaller modifications to see how all this works, to see if everybody can be in agreement, and let's build it like that. Let's start small and work our way up. And one more thing I want to address is, you know, I've heard a lot of people say, you know, trying out for the list and things like that. You know, I have zero intentions for anything like that. I'm not starting a list. I'm not going for the list, nor am I making a car anything like the cars on the list. I'm building a daily driven car, and I want as fast of a daily driven car as I can get. But I also want everyone to keep in the back of their mind that this car is more than likely going to be a temporary car for the channel. I really hope we can build it, have fun with it, and move on and build something else. That is my goal. You know, I'm going to have a flagship car for this channel. It might be this one, I don't know. We're going to see how it goes. We're going to see how everyone reacts to it. I want to keep a build going constantly, and I want to take it as far as even giving some of these cars away. So we're going to see how all this goes and go from there. But with all of that being said, I know this video was kind of random, but one last thing that I want to ask from you is, any of my subscribers who vlogs or, you know, takes a lot of videos, what is a good camera for me to get to do what I do? You know, as long as I put this GoPro on this tripod and I'm not trying to zoom, I don't have a problem at all. As long as you use this camera for what it was meant for, I guess, it does great. The microphone is entirely too sensitive and picks up everything. If you was to want to use this camera for snowboarding, or, you know, underwater, or to clamp to the top of the car and wind noise wasn't a problem, it does fantastic. You wouldn't want to put a $1,000 Canon on top of a car and, you know, send it. But this right here is light. You can put it in your pocket. You can do so much with it. But me personally, I feel like if I got a Hero 4 Silver, I would eliminate them problems. I know a couple of people who I watch a lot, and that is what they vlog with, and they don't have any problems with, and it's affordable, and you can still have all of the great qualities of a GoPro without the bad qualities of a Hero 5. Please put what you think in the comments below. As always, put any information you want me to know in the comments below. The email address right here. If you want to subscribe, you can click to one of the corners. If you want to watch the first video on this car, you can click in the other corner. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for being understanding. I hope everybody has a blessed day. Godspeed. Alright, now garage update. The 68, the 66, and the new one, the Vette. All V8. You let me know which one is your favorite. The Camaro, the Mustang, or the Vette. Comments below, let me know which one of these three cars is your favorite. Thanks for watching.